Hey, good morning. It's Lisa with Apex Revenue Media, and I have a special guest. But before I introduce my guest, I want to give a shout out to our location sponsor, Blvd, LLC. So here we go. Today's guest is the founder of the Waves of Grey 5K. Last year, which was her first event, along with her 412 participants, they helped raise over $36,000 for brain cancer and brain tumor research. There was a tremendous need to bring the brain tumor community together here in Jacksonville, so her 2019 sponsors include Blvd, LLC, and McDonald Baker Family Foundation, Crofell Healthcare Inc., Miller Electric Company, Baptist Health, Gate Foundation, along with this year's participants, are going to help her reach her goal of $50,000 for continued research. Allow me to introduce you, Dianne Fenton.
Hello.
Welcome, Dianne.
Thank you.
So this is quite impressive. So you've never done anything like this before?
I had not. I had not even done a 5K before.
So then the foundation that you started was your first time?
Yes. Yes, we had our first run last May, and it was a huge success, if you want to call it success. But we had 412 participants and raised $36.2 thousand.
Wow, that is amazing.
All to research.
Wow. Now, when you say all to research, from my understanding is whenever people set up foundations for research, there's a portion that goes to admin and all this other stuff, and then a small percentage actually goes to the research.
So there was no admin. I did everything myself, and I made sure to get sponsors to cover the cost of the event. So anybody who registered, their $25, as well as all the donations made, went to research.
Wow,
Yes.
That is incredible. Okay, so then I always have questions on what is your why? So what is your why? Why did you start this?
So in 2015, my husband, Fred, was diagnosed with brain cancer, and he lost his battle just 11 months later. And we were looking for something, when I say we, myself and his family, my family, were looking for something to participate in to raise awareness and raise funds for research. And I just couldn't find anything here in Jacksonville. My niece, who lives in Mississippi, made us aware of a walk out there for brain cancer awareness. So we drove out there. And the whole 7 hours back, I just thought to myself, we shouldn't have to drive this far to support this cause. And so that's when the wheels started turning and started falling into place and making it happen.
That's amazing. So then the 5K is not a run, it's a walk, right?
Correct. It's not a race. We are not focusing on who can win a race. We are focusing on who raises the most money, or raising the most money we can for brain cancer research. So whoever raises the most money, we have 5 gift baskets for our top 5 fundraisers that will be presented the morning of the walk. And those gift baskets are made up of gift cards from all local businesses around the Northeast Florida
Everyone just trying to help.
Yes. And they're pretty good baskets. And then along with that, we also, with the donations, we have a large raffle basket that will be raffled off the morning of the walk as well. Once the last person crosses the finish line, they'll have the opportunity to purchase tickets if they want, and then we'll make the drawing. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, but this is a lot of work, though. How do you do this by yourself?
It's not completely by myself. I have helpers, my family and some friends who have pitched in tremendous amounts of help to make it happen, and we just keep pushing forward. I mean, I work full-time, they all work full-time, and we just put in what effort we can when we can, and it just comes together.
This is deeply connected to you. Now, when you're doing this, are there any setbacks that you come across trying to make all of this possible?
So one of the setbacks is just kind of what I was just speaking of, working full-time and all. I have not made this into a true foundation. It's just an organization, an event I started. But that's where Baptist MD Anderson comes in. We've partnered with them this year. And so everything that I need, whereas if it would have been a foundation, I can use through Baptist MD Anderson. And so we've had a lot of luck with getting sponsors through that foundation as well. So
That's so awesome that everyone's just coming together to help.
it's very important. I really must say, since I started this, every 6 to 8 people I speak with has some kind of connection to somebody who has suffered with this disease. And it's just, every time I hear of a new case, it breaks my heart and just makes me want to work that much harder.
And I'm actually one of those. My husband's great-grandma, she was 95 years old, and she was diagnosed with brain cancer, and it came out of nowhere. She was strong as an ox. She just kept going, and then when it came quick. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how aggressive this disease is.
Yes. Just a month and a half before my husband was diagnosed, we were actually on a cruise in Mexico to celebrate our anniversary. No issues, other than some headaches. But headaches is one of the symptoms to look for. Nausea, disorientation. Right before he got diagnosed, about a week and a half, he started experiencing a lot of the disorientation, sleepiness. He just could not stay awake. And then the vision in his left eye started going. Any peripheral vision he was losing. And so those were just the symptoms that he had just a week before they found the tumor. So
wow.
It is, glioblastoma is very fast growing, very aggressive. And that's what he had, so. You
are incredibly strong.
I just keep going. I mean, he lost his battle, and something in me is just will not stop fighting. I have not stopped fighting, so.
Wow. Yeah. So then what do you see for the future of the 5K? What do you hope to achieve with it?
I just hope people will still participate and contribute, and I would like to keep the feel of it the same. The biggest compliment I had for our first walk was the feel of it, just the camaraderie of bringing the brain tumor community together and just raising awareness. I had so many people just say, "Can I give you a hug?" And I just want to thank you for doing this and bringing this together and making people aware. So that really is important to me.
So then how can the rest of us help?
Make a donation, get registered and participate in the walk. Come see what all these incredible people go through and just learn about the disease. And it's not as rare as we think it is anymore. I had never gave it a second thought until Fred was diagnosed. So knowledge, that's what I'm trying to raise.
Okay. Well, I've never ran a 5K or I've never participated. And I know Jacksonville's like a huge 5K city. And my first 5K is actually going to be the Waves of Gray. I'm going to do the Waves of Gray.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm so excited. And I'm going to do it with one of my friends who supports your cause of the Running Sioux guy. So he's going to be there. So we're going to get a group together and we're just going to walk and hope that we can help you reach your goal.
Great. That's awesome.
Yes. Okay. So it looks like we have a set crasher. The Running Sioux guys here, the famous Running Sioux guys here.
Hey everybody, that's right. It's the famous Running Sioux guy. We're going to be there at the 5K walk for the Waves of Gray happening on the 11th of May at 8 a.m. Jack's Beach, and it's going to be 2 of us. 2 Running Sioux guys. So come out and walk with us. It's going to be a great event. And like Diane said, it's going to touch your heart. So we'll see you there May 11th.
Okay, well, that was unexpected. Okay, so then for anyone that's interested in joining the 5K, where do we go to sign up and how do we find you?
So we are on Facebook. We have Waves of Gray Facebook page. And to sign up or donate, you can go to runsignup.com/wavesofgray5K.
I heard that there's some restaurants that are partnering up with you, so that way if we eat over there, they can give a donation too?
Right. We are doing fundraiser nights. We actually just had one last week at Tijuana Flats. We raised $118.70 with them. We have one coming up next Tuesday April 23rd at Five Guys at the airport. And then Brewz, the filling station down at Atlantic Beach. That one's on May 4th from 12 to 5. And then Applebee's at the St. John's Town Center is on May 8th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
That's amazing. So everyone is getting involved. So then that reminds me. So I'm ex-Navy and a lot of my friends are still in Mayport. Please come and walk with us. Come and join our cause. Come and walk with me, with Dianne, with the Running Suit Guy, and let's help her reach that goal of $50,000 for continued research. Do you have anything else for our friends before we go?
Only this is very important and close to me, and I certainly hope you don't have to go through it. But just know if you are going through it, reach out to me. I just talked to a woman over the weekend who was diagnosed. She's very young. She has a small child. She was just diagnosed with stage 3. I'm not sure what kind. I didn't want to press. But it's just more common than we think, and we just need to raise the awareness and raise the funds for research.
May 11th, we're going to participate in the Waves of Gray 5K walk. Remember, you don't have to run. This is not a race. This is a walk for a tremendous, amazing event. This is Lisa with Apex Revenue Media, Dianne Fenton of the Waves of Gray 5K, and the Running Suit Guy. And we'll see you next time.